This is the Bakugou X listener part 20. Sorry if this was a bit late. I couldn't post because, first of all, there was a power outage for about 2 hours, I think. So, yeah, that's a big sorry for me on my part. Anyways, let's get into it. Soon then had the awaited day came. Today marks the UA Sports Festival. It certainly made you nervous, but you were more excited and determined than to think about it. Though you felt confident with your newly improved raw power and quirk, currently you were sitting beside Bakugou at the waiting room with everyone wearing their UAPE uniform. But your thoughts wandered off when you remembered how Bakugou mistreated the other students, with his cocky and arrogant behavior leading to misunderstandings towards the class.
Come to think of it, you shouldn't have been rude to the other students that day, you know?
You pointed out to Bakugou. Whatever, they didn't know where they belong, he grumbled.
But now they think we're rude and egotistic because of you,
you scolded. I don't give a heck, he spat. You pouted before Kirishima joined in the conversation. At least they know you're kind, the last name. Kirishima shrugs. Sero agreed. Yep, not like the rest of us, someone has to be a bad role model. You laughed it off.
Even so, we should still focus on today's games.
Bakugou smirks. Yeah, and I'm all fired up. Your blonde best friend had the responsibility. I'm sorry, that was a big mistake on my part, sorry. Responsibility to represent everyone and say the player's pledge since he topped first in the entrance exams. Which went horribly wrong as he degraded the whole event, saying that he pledged to be number one, since everything is right away in UA. The preliminary round of first game, obstacle race, began. It was trouble since the first barrier had plenty of robo-infernos. Then the second barrier was called the fall. The third barrier was a minefield. In the end, Midoriya placed first, Todoroki placed second, while Bakugou placed third. You topped number 10. It wasn't much, but at least you had barely made it to the top 10. The second stage of the games was called as the cavalry battle. Participants will form their own group of 2 to 4 members. According to the result of the last race, each player will be appointed a point, to which Midoriya has the most, having 10 million. Bakugou had a lot of team requests, to which he completely ignored as he looked at you. Oi, dollface! Up with me, damn it! Bakugou yells.
Sorry, Bakugou, but I'm teaming up with Todoroki.
You brought out a peace sign. Bakugou froze. Eh? After a few moments of building up his courage to ask you to be his team, he was only met with rejection slapped on his face. He even yelled when he asked just to lessen his embarrassment. Oi. Why that two-tone jerk? He raged, his blood boiling in frustration and unknown jealousy.
He asked me first, so I simply couldn't reject.
You shrugged, smiling. Bakugou yells in anger, cursing and insulting at Todoroki's face. The blonde boy so badly wanted you to be his team this stage, so he was beyond mad, especially when you chose the dual-haired man instead of him. Oi, I'll kill you for stealing my best friend from me. Give her back! Bakugou angrily boomed at Todoroki. Kirishima awed. You two are best friends?
Whoa!
Such a privilege. You sweat dropped while Todoroki stared blankly. Last name is an important player in my team, so I won't give her back. He deadpanned. Curse you!
Bakugou, let's get ice cream after this.
You chirped. He paused. Silence. Fine, dollface. You patted Bakugou's head innocently, successfully extinguishing his anger while he furrowed his eyebrows, pretending that he disliked it. Wow, that was quick. Everyone in Class 1A sighed in relief. In the end, Todoroki's team you were in, won, having 10 million points. Bakugou, who wasn't happy being second place, cursed at the ground, to which you immediately hopped over with a smile.
Great work out there, Bakugou.
You pumped your fist in the air. No, I placed second over half and half.
Aw, but you'll always be the number one to me, though.
You grinned, forming both of your hands in a heart over your chest. Bakugou glared at you intensely, but his heart was definitely pounding in an so-fast pace. He looked away, hiding that blush that adored his face, especially when you showed your hands in the form of a heart to him, making the boy think of his number one in your heart, which was right. That was what you hoped for him to relate a secret message. Because when you spent your Friday night thinking of him, you thought about scenarios of both of you, especially when you burdened him yesterday after training with the blonde. Your original purpose with him was to be friends and to make his stone heart soften, though it seems like you had another reason. Either way, you brushed it off with an innocent smile. 16 finalists of the last game will compete in the final stage, the tournament style, a one-on-one battle. Your first pair was with Shiozaki, a girl from Class 1B whose hairs were thorn.
Bakugou!
You tapped his shoulder. What do you want now, dollface?
You better get that gold medal, okay?
You clenched your hands into a fist. Bakugou smirks before ruffling your hair. Go show them what you're made of, too, dollface. You blushed, smiling softly at him. That's the end for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, I do post 2 times a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!